I am studying the languages, and today we want to talk about Christopher Columbus, who discovered America, territories Americans. This discovery was very important because it started with the relationship between American and European territories. Before that, Christopher Columbus starting with her exploration and plans to go to other sites. Centuries before, the Viking sails had navigated for coast of North America, so the Europeans weren't the first to arrive in these territories. The principal object was found new commercial routes to arrive to India, because in this time had had problems with the Muslims, and they have to pay money to pay to come to other countries. So exists one expedition, was 1402 and finalized in 1096. So Christopher Col- Christopher Columbus presents a project to Portuguese Empire to come Indian by the east, but they reject him because the project didn't have guarantee, and later he offered this project with Catholic kings and to find new routes to India following to east, and they support him. The kings and Columbus signed a treaty which said that Columbus receives government to the territories and the sense of wealth. For it, Christopher Columbus had four expeditions. We review about them. And the first expedition uh, started August in 1492 and sailed from Palos, Spain, with three small ships. The ships, the Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Niña, under Valentin Yanes Pinzon. After halting on the Canary Islands, he sailed due west from September 6 until October 7, when he changed his course to the southwest. On October 10, a small meeting was held. On October 12, he landed on a small island in the Bahamas. On Christmas Eve, the Santa Maria was wrecked on the north coast of Hispaniola, and Columbus, leaving men there to found a colony, hurried back to Spain on the Niña. His reception was the cool wish, according with contract with the Spanish sovereign. He was made Admiral of the Ocean Sea and Governor-General of all new lands he had discovered. 50 out with a large fleet of 70 ships with 105,000 colonists aboard. Columbus sailed from Cadiz in October in 1493. The admiral arrived at Hispaniola to find the first colony destroyed. Ingenious natives. He found a new colony nearby, then sailed off to the summer on 1494 to explore the southern coast of Cuba. After discovering Jamaica, he returned to Hispaniola and found the colonists interested only in finding gold, completely disorderly. His absence to enforce the strict discipline led some to say reset and return to Spain to complain of this administration. He thought that it was a very problem because all the people who had come with him only thought in the money and how to reside. In 1502, before Columbus finally gathered together for ships for a fur expedition, by which he hoped to reestablish his reputation, he struck the coast of Honduras in Central America and coasted southward along an inhospitable shore, suffering terrible hardships until he reached the Gulf of Darien. Attempting to return to Hispaniola, he was monorailed on Jamaica. After his rescue, he was forced to abandon his hopes and return to Spain. Although his voyages were of great importance, Columbus died in relative neglect, having had to repetition King Ferdinand in an attempt to secure his promised titles and wealth. The growth of the Spanish Empire reflect, reflected when they preferring to the entire society that don't have to don't that didn't can. The growth of the Spanish Empire is reflected when they prefer to send the society that don't that wasn't that didn't help to increase a political or economic. We can say that the people who lives to America, it was the people who came in this country, it was bad persons. The resources in the new continent had been sought. They began with relationships. It had resources like gold, like and didn't have in Spain. It's like I can see a gold. Oh, it's precious, but how much these objects? It's like the come to come to Mexico and he discovered natives, Mexican natives, and when the Mexican natives say and when the Mexican natives saw mirrors that have the Spanish, they say, "Oh, it is beautiful," because they didn't know how to use these resources. It's like the similar with the Spanish and when discovered the continent.